So you sat down and took some time to get the basics right for a LinkedIn profile. You took a professional headshot, changed your background banner to something more meaningful, and might have even written a concise summary full of targeted keywords. You connect with some interesting professionals, see a decent increase in your LinkedIn profile page views, and yet you're still wondering, what else can I do to stand out when everyone else is doing the exact same thing? In this video, I'm going to share 3 advanced LinkedIn tips and features that will, number 1, increase your efficiency at finding and connecting with relevant professionals. Number 2, differentiate yourself from all your peers who are following the same LinkedIn hacks you are. And number 3, help you find out whether your profile got quietly restricted by LinkedIn because you sent one too many low-quality connection requests. So let's get started. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jeff and we're all about practical career and interview tips. So if you're a current student or a young professional, consider subscribing for more actionable content. Diving right into advanced tip number 1, use search operators to quickly find people working the exact role you're interested in. For example, let's say I were interested in the product manager position at Apple. Instead of going through all my connections and trying to find someone at Apple who can introduce me, I can simply type in product manager and, which is a search operator, Apple. Click people, the connections drop-down menu, and click second to filter out all my second-degree connections who are currently working as product managers at Apple. This also allows me to quickly and easily see who the first-degree connections are, and perhaps it's time for me to go buy them a cup of coffee and catch up. Of course, even though they're first-degree connections, make sure to send them a professional yet calibrated message, especially if you haven't spoken to them in a while. If your cold email or cold message skills are a little rusty, make sure to check out my How to Connect on LinkedIn video for effective message templates. I'll link that right there and down below. Another example, let's say you're interested in multiple positions. Both sales and marketing are up your alley. In that case, you can type in something like Facebook and parentheses, account manager or marketing manager to see a list of second-degree connections working in either role. In this instance, we'll actually use 3 search operators, and, parentheses, or. These are just some of the basic Google search operators that you already might be using for Google Search and Gmail. I'll link a full list of them down below in the description. If you found that first advanced tip helpful, a like and subscribe to the channel would be golden. Advanced tip number 2, publish a LinkedIn post and feature it on your profile to complement the bullet points in your experiences section. If you're watching this video, I'm sure you've heard that the experiences section on LinkedIn should be an extension of your resume. You've probably also heard of the basic rule that you should be using third person for your resume and first person on LinkedIn to come off as more personable. While it's best practice to stay concise and keep your experiences section clean, the flip side is that sometimes you're not able to fully explain all your contributions that resulted in a successful project. So what I would recommend is after you reach a significant milestone or wrap up a meaningful engagement, publish a LinkedIn post highlighting some of the work that you did and tag your teammates who made the whole thing possible. Not only does this show your appreciation for your coworkers, but you're also able to expand more in that post about your responsibilities than you otherwise could in a few bullet points in your experiences section. And the best thing about all this, if you feature that post, recruiters and potential hiring managers can read it whenever they like when they come across your profile. Trust me when I tell you, not a lot of people know this trick yet. Furthermore, there's been a recent study by Kinsta showing how just 1% of LinkedIn users create over 99% of the content. Put another way, this is a huge opportunity for you to instantly stand out among your peers. Of course, publishing a LinkedIn post can give a lot of us anxiety, especially since it's public, anyone can see it, and the idea of self-promotion seems a little arrogant. Trust me, I felt and I feel the exact same way. Then I came across something Ali Abdaal and Roberto Blake said, both of whom are very successful entrepreneurs, and essentially they argue that if you don't advocate for yourself and for the work that you do, if you don't respect yourself enough to do so, how can you expect anyone else to? Their arguments have made me more confident about sharing my work publicly and hopefully serves as inspiration for some of you as well, especially when there's that practical benefit of having the full project being featured on your LinkedIn profile. If you're enjoying this video so far, I also have a Facebook group where I share exclusive weekly tips, so consider joining if you haven't already. I'll link it down below. Finally, advanced tip number 3. check whether your profile got quietly restricted by LinkedIn and how to fix it. Full disclosure, this has never happened to me, so I've never gone through the process myself. But a recruiter friend of mine told me about this, and I thought it would be good to share it with all of you. Basically, the most obvious sign your profile got restricted is that now you're required to know the email address of every single person you try to connect with. This happens when 5 people click the I don't know this person option after you send a connection request. If this happens to you, there are 2 ways to get your profile unrestricted. Number 1, go to the LinkedIn help site, which I'll link down below, click Other, type in account restricted, and click create a support ticket to let the LinkedIn team know you understand the issue and ask for forgiveness. The second method, apparently you can just tweet at them at LinkedIn help for assistance. Again, this has never happened to me, so I've never been through the support process myself. But if you are someone whose account is restricted, hopefully this is helpful. To be honest, I kind of wish LinkedIn made this restricted rule more public, because this would actually encourage more of us to send high quality connection requests rather than just clicking the connect button. A connection request doesn't have to be super formal. There are multiple ways to come up with engaging messages within minutes. And I share some of those strategies in my LinkedIn video playlist, so feel free to check that out. And there you have it, 3 advanced LinkedIn tips and features that will increase your networking efficiency while helping you stand out from the crowd. Subscribe if you haven't already. See you on the next video. And in the meantime, have a great one.